You can literally make anywhere from $100 to $1,000 per day selling books on Amazon without even writing anything. AI can literally do everything for you, and I'm going to show you exactly how in this video. And no, I'm not talking about low-quality spammy ebooks. I'm going to show you the real deal behind how to make your own high-quality children's educational storybooks and sell them on Amazon KDP, like this one. I'll cover all the details, like how to create everything from the title and content to images using nothing but AI tools, so you don't need to write anything yourself and waste time with that. And by the way, if you're somebody who loves connecting your apps to your vehicles and likes staying on top of tech, then you absolutely need to check out SawChain, which I've linked in the description for you. It's super cool and unique, and I have a feeling that if you're interested in this video, then you'd be interested in SawChain. So check that out and use code MAKEMONEY online to get 10% off. Let's get back to the video now. So, you're probably wondering why you should sell storybooks. There are millions of storybooks out there, and there are people who are naturally talented at writing and illustrating and creating storybooks for children. But there are also actually people that are making storybooks with AI instead of their talent, in a unique niche that is about simple Bible stories. And they're literally making hundreds of thousands of dollars. For example, let's look at this book. You can see that it has over 12,000 ratings, and if you multiply that by its price, which is $13, it comes out to $156,000 in revenue. And remember one thing, not everyone who buys a book leaves a review, so the revenue is probably closer to $400,000. Now, the most well-known books on Amazon, like Disney stories or Lord of the Rings, are not available to me and you. This is because we don't own the right to copy them, also known as copyright. But lucky for us, there are plenty of other popular storybooks that you can sell that are not copyright protected. One example of this topic is Bible storybooks for kids. Most English-speaking traditional parents have no problem buying a Bible storybook for their kids, as these stories usually come with a message that most kids understand. Just look at all these books that are selling right now, which have thousands of reviews on them. And don't worry, you don't need to be a writer, and you don't have to know anything about Bible stories. We're here to make a lot of money, not to bother with those tedious tasks. This is where our good old buddy ChatGPT comes into play, ready to do all the heavy lifting for us. So the first thing we're going to do is head over to ChatGPT, and we're going to ask it to generate 10 titles for a children's Bible story. I like the first one. From here I went ahead and asked ChatGPT to tell me more about this title and actually write the story. This is what ChatGPT sent. With every story, you need to make sure that it's age appropriate, and you can ask ChatGPT to tell you what's the ideal age range for your particular topic. We want to make absolutely sure that this story is suitable for kids. Here we can see that this story can be presented to kids aged 5 to 10, which is ideal for our book. Next, we'll ask ChatGPT to create the chapter outline. As you can see, it clearly described every chapter in scenes. Perfect start. Now we need the actual content for each chapter that we're going to put into our storybook. What I'm thinking is creating a rhyming text for each chapter. We can use this prompt. Please generate a short rhyming story for chapter 1. You can read it, and if you don't like it, click the Regenerate button over here, and ChatGPT will create a new unique rhyme. To get the rest of the storybook done, just repeat this step for all other chapters. There we have it. You're now able to create as many Bible storybooks as you want and sell them for pure passive profit. I told you that you don't need to write anything. Now we just have to create visuals to actually match the storybook that ChatGPT has written for us. Before AI, you had to spend hundreds of dollars hiring professionals to create book illustrations for you. Not anymore. Look at all these images I just made using AI, and it only took me 60 seconds per image. I used this technique to complete the first chapter of my Bible story. Here's how. There are dozens of AI generators on the internet, Blue Willow, Leonardo AI, and many others. But I found that Midjourney is one of the best AI art generators out there. Keep in mind that Midjourney is not free, and you'll need to invest a couple of dollars to use it, but trust me, it's worth every dollar. Once you join their Discord server, it looks something like this. You can see the images generated by other users, which can give you some ideas. To avoid being distracted by what other people have created, just click on the Midjourney bot on the right here. This way, you'll see only what you generated. To generate an image, type in /imagine followed by the word imagine. After that, you need to describe the image you want to create. We'll go back to our outline and find chapter 1. Based on this, you can come up with a prompt yourself by thinking about it, or you could use a ChatGPT plugin like this and let it generate a full detailed prompt for you. As you can see, I copied the first sentence from my chapter outline and asked this plugin to generate a detailed prompt for me. These are the 4 images it generated for me. After the images are finished generating, there are 2 rows of buttons labeled U and V. The top row represents an upscaling option for one of 4 images, and the bottom row is used to create 4 new similar variations of one image. So, if you want to upscale the first image, click on U1, and if you want more images similar to the third one, click the V3 button. Let's click on V3 now. After 10 to 20 seconds, we got more variations. Now let's upscale the first one by clicking on the U1 once you get the image you like. Right-click on it and save it to your computer. Now we need to create the rest of the scenes for our storybook. Basically, for every line you have in the outline, you need to create one image that you're going to use. So, I'll fast forward this video and create all the necessary visuals. Amazing. I'm finished now. This whole process took me around 30 minutes, and it was a lot of fun. You can see all the images I generated for my storybook. Now that we have visuals ready, it's time to combine them into a storybook. First, head over to a free graphics tool called canva.com. If you don't have an account, sign up for free. Once you're logged in the search box, type in storybook. You can see all of these templates here, but we don't care about that. We're going to click on Create a Blank Storybook. Start by adding the images you downloaded from Midjourney into Canva. Now go back to ChatGPT and copy the first 2 paragraphs from the rhymes it generated and paste it over into Canva. You can customize the text by adding a background, changing the font color, and more. Once you finish that page, click on this plus sign down here to add a new page. Go to Uploads on the left, pick a different image, and repeat the process for another 2 paragraphs. Now just repeat the whole process for all the other images until you get them all done. This is what my storybook looks like after 10 minutes of work. Once you're happy with the final product, click on Share and Download. You can review it one final time. To publish your storybook, go to Amazon KDP and create a free account. The sign-up process is pretty simple and straightforward, and you can follow the instructions that Amazon gives or look up some detailed YouTube tutorials. I really hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe for more videos like this.